Alright guys, we're back for another Dokkan battle video. So let's just do a quick update video. So, right now Global and JP are synced. There is one batch of content left that Global does not have, but JP does. And that's just going to be a couple of things. Whoops, this one right here. It's just going to be stuff like Jiren, right? So if we go back, EGL Jiren is missing, as well as these EZAs right here, and then the free-to-play characters, Champa, Hit, and Cyanel and Pyranel, right? Like, that's all that's missing. So, we're about to move into what is typically the weakest celebration of the year. And it for years, it's meshed well with Global, because then Global would get this at the start of March, right? So, expect almost nothing for this, Halloween, start of November celebration. But I do think on Global, it won't feel quite as bad, because I think Jiren, that Team Universe 7 EZA, like the Skinny Boo, the 17-18 Piccolo, and then the Goku and Frieza fight, that's all probably going to come, it's probably going to come in this week right here. Because, I mean, there's no Part 2 LR to this celebration. We're going to get Heroes. Heroes is typically what's like the Part 2 for November, right? So, we are going to get a DOKKANFEST right here. There's going to be a DOKKANFEST within the next couple of days right here. And I was thinking that we were going to see the details. We'll go through the whole thing here. Let's just look at what is officially announced. So, seems as though this is going to be a thing that they're going to be doing. This information on upcoming content. I mean, you could almost kind of, second this as like a, we're about to hit a data download type of post too. So we have the new stage for the special characters EZA. Oolong and Launch are going to be getting their EZA. We have a Worldwide Chaos Super Battle Road stage, and then we have a Support Memory Boost stage. So again, there's typically not a lot of content in this part of the year. My working theory is that this is when, they only do a little bit of content right here, and instead, like, extra effort is put into making sure the anniversary content sparkles, right? Is kind of like my working theory for it. And, like, they straight up tell us the data download is tonight. I mean, it says, Tuesday, 10/29. If we jump over to, let's just look at the JP version right here. And then that one says the 29th as well. But, it's going to be tonight. So the data download is going to be in about 14-ish hours from now. Now, here's the issue. They don't do, like, multiple data downloads per week. Pretty much what we get is one data download per week is what happens, right? Sometimes there's holidays and maybe they'll put in stuff for like 2 weeks ahead of time. We've seen that happen here or there. For major celebrations, so we're talking like worldwide or anniversary or something like that, or a super special occurrence like Int UI Goku when, Ultra Instinct was first revealed, stuff like that. During those occasions, there were multiple data downloads. So, like, I'm sure, maybe in, like, a month or something, we would get, like, a special data download to reveal, like, a special Diamond character or something like that. Definitely could be in play. But we only get one data download per week. And the DOKKANFEST, I saw there was a Go player, one of these tweets mentioned that the global sales end on the 31st. That would make sense if the DOKKANFEST comes out on the 31st. But here's the issue here. Again, they only do one data download per week. And they haven't announced the DOKKANFEST. So what's going to happen is they're going to do the data download tonight, and the DOKKANFEST is just going to be in the data download, right? They have to know that, like, everyone is going to see the character when they just do that. So here, let's go through some stuff. So when we got this right here, this character, it's going to be Oolong and Launcher coming out on the 29th, right? So that character was not in the data, and, I go, okay, we're likely to see the next DOKKANFEST characters animations on the 27th. By the way, if you guys have caught on with me, I really don't care about being wrong, provided that, like, my reasoning or logic is like, sound, which here it is, because that would be, the character come out on the 29th, just like normal timing we typically see with this data download type stuff. We would have gotten this on the 27th, and then the data download would have been on the 27th. It would have been last night. So then we don't get that. Or no, this is just the next tweet where I was just pointing out how previously they would do a teaser on one day, then 24 hours later they would, tweet out the kit and animations, and then typically about 17 hours after the kit and animations is when the data download happens, and then the character releases, a little bit 24 hours past the data download. It's the normal, flow. But then this year, they've actually switched it up a little bit, and they've started to drop the DOKKANFEST teaser at the exact same time as the animations and the kit, right? So I was like, okay, we're probably going to see that. Then they didn't, and so here we go. And then, yeah, perfect. I quoted this tweet right here. So, just looking at JP, but global sales on the 31st, I see no reason to ever overlap sales again. That's fine, but again, there's only one day to download this week. So, it's like, the character could come out on the 31st. That's, sure. But we're just going to get the full info through this data download, which is about to happen. And that's, kind of what it's like. Now that we didn't get it today at 4 a.m. a couple of hours ago, now what's going to happen is going to be this. The data download is going to drop tonight. And then we're just going to get the DOKKANFEST right in there. And I went back and looked. Here's my video, right, from February 29th. And it's like, the data download. I remember because they tweeted Vegito and Buhan. I think I show it in a... I think I do quickly flash Twitter up on screen here. Let's just play it real quick. But, they tweeted out Vegito and Buhan, and then they immediately did the data download. It was 2 minutes later or something like that. And then Frieza was just in the data download. That the first time we knew that Frieza was the next DOKKANFEST was as the second the data download hit. And then a couple of days later, they, teased Frieza's Dokkan event and then tweeted out his details. Normally, that mattered. But guess what? It by that point, everyone had already seen the character. So it's that's what I think we're going to see tonight. I think tonight... the data download is going to hit, and then whoever the Dokkanfest is that's going to come out, again, maybe on the 31st, like that guy was saying, when the sales end, that makes a ton of sense to me, for sure. But, maybe, let me pull up the last couple of Halloween characters, and let's see what day they came out. Let's see that. It doesn't, now, okay, it's good to use as reference, but remember, every single year, it's not typically just, outright one-to-one, where, oh, last year it came out on the 29th, so it's guaranteed to come out on the 29th this year. But it usually, off the top of my head, is either the 30th or the 31st, I believe. All right, let's take a look. So I pulled up the last, 6 Halloween characters here. So Metal Cooler was 2018. He was October 31st. We had STR Cooler, October 31st. Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta was on the 30th. Okay. Trunks was on the 29th. Bardock was on the 31st, and then Gohan and Piccolo on the 31st. So the 31st is the most common day, right? But what really matters is what day of the week it falls on. 31st seems likely to me. 31st or 30th, one of those 2 days. Probably the 31st, so I think that guy probably is correct. But so we're just gonna, it's just gonna be one of these goofy ass things, right? Where the data download's gonna happen, and we're gonna see the character. We're gonna see, how good they are. We're gonna see animations, everything just revealed from the data download, and then they're gonna tweet out the teaser at probably at 4 a.m. later tonight, I guess, like in 20 hours. They're just gonna tweet the teaser like anyone's gonna care when the character's already there and most people are gonna see it. So, little odd. Bad decision by Dokkan not to put the character in very early. And, I mean, this has been a thing we've seen too many times where they have put a character, like Bardock in particular, his data download was a good, 5 or 6 days before he came out, I remember, because of the way, things fell on the weekend and stuff like that. So, there we go. So, tonight, we're definitely going to find out who, the DOKKANFEST is, because they're going to be in the data download. I don't expect we would get, some phantom reveal. I don't, because it's not like Daima's today or anything like that, right? So, I don't, it's not like something's gonna happen and then, oh, they were hiding the character. I don't think so. I think we're just gonna get the data download, and it's gonna be Deborah or Garlic Jr. or Great Saiyaman or Krillin or something like that, right? I don't really think that this Halloween Dokkanfest is gonna be super hype, but I guess, I mean, Halloween is a weird history, because, Metal Cooler, the day he came out, was like God. This guy was one of the outright best TURs ever. Like, top 5 TURs ever. This guy on release probably is top 5 ever. Like, just like, you know, like strength in game at that time that they dropped. This guy's top 5 ever for sure. This guy was really crazy as well. Trunks was pretty good. Like, he was good. He was good. He fell off fast. Bardock, I guess, I don't know. He probably wasn't even really that good. He got crushed by a lot of content. And then Gohan and Piccolo were not that good either. I mean, they had some value, but I didn't think they were really that good. So it's like who knows with this character? I don't really care what character it is. I just hope that either the team is good or the character themselves is good. That's really my own pick. Like, I don't, like, they could do DOKKANFEST Chi-Chi right here. If she's good or the team is good, I'm cool. That's all I'm really caring about too much. So let me know what you guys think. Not a normal, like, oh, here's the animations, here's the teaser. It's going to be data download, and we're just going to see Lord Slug right there. Oh, Lord Slug is the Halloween Dokkan Fest. Some shit like that, right? So maybe I'll do another video later today and just kind of, like, go over, like, okay, like, what could we see? Maybe. We'll see. Let me know what you guys think, and I'll catch y'all next time.